And just in case you don't have a Finder window open, make sure that you're in the Finder and then hit Command-N to open up a new Finder window. Inside your home directory, Documents, fineLine, Images is where you'll find the PDFs. Now, you may have more than one to begin. Maybe you did a couple more. Just pick one. I'm going to go ahead and take that one that I didn't really like to see if I can salvage something. Let me show you how this works. Now, you can right-click on this and say Open With and select Illustrator. That's a safe way to do it. I kind of pretty much always just click on it, drag it down onto Illustrator, and let go over that icon. It helps if Illustrator is already launched, because sometimes Illustrator launches and then says, what was I supposed to do? And no file opens, and then you just repeat that process. Now, this is the PDF, and you see here it's called a PDF. We need to make sure we don't, Illustrator, if we do a bunch of changes and save it, Illustrator will save a PDF by default. We don't want to overwrite the original file. Photoshop will automatically create a PSD because it rasterizes this vector information. So the first thing you need to do, and you need to do this every time, you need to practice this to get into this mode. You know, Command-S saves, but like I told you, Illustrator will save over a PDF. So Shift-Command-S is Save As. File, not save, Save As. And then in this dialog box, the first thing I do, you notice that I've got the PDFs and PSDs and Illustrators and JPEGs all sitting in this same folder. And I use a strategy. Is when this Save As comes up, this is already highlighted. So I hit the right arrow in order to move that cursor out to the end of 44. I type an A there, and what that does is it protects the original PDF. Then I click Save, because you don't want to click Save. You want to change the format from PDF to Illustrator. Now that changes the extension. You don't type it. The program always handles the extension, and that's the right way to work. And we're saving this adjacent to that PDF file. We're going to click OK to save it. And now that's the most important thing to remember in Illustrator is you have to save as, and then adding that A is important for more than one reason. Just trust me right now. Now let's come back and let's try to figure out how we can save some portion of this that will look, it will make it a keeper, because right now this doesn't look like a keeper to me.